Hi, I'm Chad with Turf Organics.
And I'm John with Turf Organics.
And this is all about sod webworms. Your first identification of knowing that you have sod webworms will be finding moths in the lawn.
Sod webworm moths are white to lightish brown, about 3/4 of an inch in size. Usually you'll see them flying around in shady areas, underneath trees, along wood lines, along fence lines. The moths themselves do not cause damage. The caterpillars that get in the grass, they're a lightish green color. They're what actually is chewing on the leaf blades.
As John said, moths do not cause the damage. The larvae caterpillars that they lay, those are what feeds on your lawn. The caterpillar larvae hang out deep in the soil during the day, and they're very small. They're about 6 millimeters big, so not something you're gonna see. They come out at night to feed on your lawn. Here are some examples of what the larvae caterpillars look like. Will be greenish and also have a brown tint. The green that you're seeing is on the grass that they feed on, so they'll have a yellowish to brown tint to them. The caterpillar's head will be brown, and majority of the time they'll be curled up within the soil. Caterpillar larvae prefer shady areas, but you can also find them in full sun areas as well.
Your first indication of sod webworm activity is going to be brown spots in the yard. Here we have a good indication where we can see a couple of brown spots and some nice green area in the back. These brown areas may look like they've been scalped with a mower or cut down with a string trimmer. Just seeing brown grass isn't necessarily an indicator of sod webworm, but let's get a little bit closer to see what we can find out.
Now, closer inspection of the grass, as you can see, it just looks brown and maybe scalped or mowed down. But when we get closer, as you can see, what's causing that look is a bunch of chew marks on the grass blades. The sod webworms get to work at night, chewing away on the grass blades. Eventually, they can chew through the grass blade, which causes it to fall down and turn brown and die, which also is giving the brown look. So the best indication when you're looking for sod webworms is looking at those chewed grass blades. Here's a couple close examples of what it looks like. As you can see, all up and down the sides and even holes in the middle are very chewed up. And from a distance, it just looks like a brown scalped area, but this is the best indication of sod webworms. Sod webworms make a distinct damage mark by the chew marks, so you don't have to necessarily find worm. As long as you see those excessive chew marks on the grass blades, you know you have active sod webworms or army worms. Another great indication is the frass that they leave. It would be little frass pellets in the soil. There are green little pellets that you find. Those will be a lot easier to find than the worms.
When treating sod webworms, you always want to use a contact and a systemic insecticide. This contact will kill anything it touches, and the systemic will give you a heavy residual. You always want to call your company as soon as possible to minimize any damage that you see. The damage itself will grow out fairly quickly, 3 or 4 mows, and it should be right back to normal with proper treatment and some good fertilization. This has been all about sod webworms.
With any questions or anything about the video, please feel free to reach out to us, whether you give us a phone call on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. And check out our other videos below. The links will be in the description.
If you think you have any signs of sod webworm activity,
give us a call today.